let's move on. I can't even remember my own itinerary. I did write it underneath the video, and now I can't remember it. But the next item is YouTube, Twitch, and the state of the channel type thing, I think. It should be. I've left this to the end because obviously it's going to involve me thanking you guys, and I thought this was a good way to end. The channel is currently doing okay. The YouTube issues are always there. The demonetizations are always there. The fact that they don't always announce the videos to subscribers is always there. YouTube is still being YouTube, and there's probably not a lot I can do about that other than just continuing to make the content as I already do. I can tell you, I can tell you hands down now that Patreon is my primary and most stable income. So without you guys, this would be next to impossible to do. I can tell you that for nothing. The Patreon side of things makes this possible. You guys make this possible, and I am really grateful that I can do this because I do enjoy it. It's a lot of work. I mean, you know, people don't realize that I am working many hours, but I enjoy working many hours. And the reason I'm working many hours is because I keep wanting to get up and do things. It's not like, oh God, I gotta do this. It's more a matter of, no, I want to make that video as well. And I'm trying to squeeze hours out of every, you know, I'm trying to create time so I can do more because I love doing it. But, you know, you guys make this possible. So a big thanks for that. YouTube itself, they are trying, I think. They are trying. The YouTube Premium thing that used to be called YouTube Red, they're not doing a good job of selling it, in my opinion, because I didn't even realize it was available in Norway until I discovered it by accident. YouTube Red is no longer called YouTube Red. YouTube Red is called YouTube Premium, probably because somebody poked them and said, do you guys know what RedTube is? Or something like that. But they've renamed it to YouTube Premium. And it is essentially treating YouTube the way you treat Netflix. You pay $10 a month and you get access to YouTube content without adverts, and you get some special content. Now, the without adverts is nice. I will admit, I am enjoying being able to get the content I watch without getting adverts. But by far, the biggest benefit for me when using YouTube Premium is the fact that the YouTube app that comes on my phone now will allow me to download things to watch, like in the car when I went to... I went away for a weekend and I took a lot of videos so I could watch them in the car, or actually, no, more importantly, listen to them in the car. Because the YouTube app for my phone, what it will actually do is it will switch off the feed if I close the case. So if or if I open another app, if I'm doing anything else, the YouTube video will pause, or at least it did until I got YouTube Premium. With YouTube Premium, I could actually go training and listen to things, because a lot of the stuff I consume is almost not podcast form, but very much you listen to it and then occasionally open the phone up and look at it to see what the hell they're talking about. And I can do that, and I love that. But I can also download stuff onto the phone and then go out. I can go, you know, if I've got to go somewhere, pick up the kids, or like, for example, the other day I took my kid to gymnastics, and while she was off training for an hour and a half, I could catch up on a few videos that I had been unable to watch. Loved it. Brilliant. But I only know it because I discovered it by accident, which is really weird. So... Did Gopher just call YouTube RedTube? Oh boy, that's something very different. That's kind of the point. That's kind of what I'm saying. That was probably why they changed the name. So yeah, overall, I think YouTube Premium is a good thing, not just for me as a consumer, as I do enjoy using it, but also me as a content provider. I can tell you now, I get about, of the money I get from YouTube, about a third of it is from YouTube Premium. 1/3 of it. So, and I don't think a third of the people watching YouTube are on YouTube Premium. So it does show you that for every view I get from YouTube Premium, I am probably making a lot more money from that one view than I would from a lot of views where people are watching ads. YouTube Premium is making YouTube and the content creators like me more money than the adverts. And I think that's a good thing because I think adverts are a really shaky form of income for something like YouTube. I really do. I think one of the great things about Netflix is you pay a fee and then you can watch what you want. You don't have to worry about adverts, although apparently they've started running... Was it Amazon? I can't remember. One of them started running, they're not adverts exactly, they're recommended videos for you to watch in the middle of another video, which is an advert. I don't know why they don't think that's an advert. But for YouTube to go that route, I think is a great idea. You might think to yourself, well, but it's all amateur content, which is true. Or it's not all amateur content, but you know what I mean? It's not like Netflix does high quality production value stuff, but I actually consume more stuff on YouTube. I really do. So to me, this is the way to go. I'm glad they're doing this because I think for someone like me who makes content, this is going to be more stable. It will mean they are more immune to drama. They're going to be a lot more immune to the PewDiePie dramas where all of the advertisers pull out if they're getting a core amount of their revenue from subscriptions. So now, there is also something new, and this is kind of what I really wanted to before I went on a sales pitch for YouTube Premium, what I really wanted to talk about was YouTube membership. Now, YouTube membership is something different. You probably will notice it on my channel now. It's kind of like subscription on Twitch. You can join a channel, like my channel for example, and become a member, and you get a little icon or badge after your name when you type a comment. I don't know if it gives you an ad-free experience on that channel. I don't actually know if it does. So, but beyond that, it doesn't give you a lot else other than some emotes potentially. It's pretty much the same as Twitch subscription, except you do get slightly more of the share with YouTube than you do with Twitch. Twitch take about 50%, YouTube took about a third of it, but you don't get any specific things like the Twitch subscription, but you do get badges and you are supporting the content creator. It's, I think, it's more of a voluntary thing. Let's have a look. Amazon does the same. Cable and paid streaming, I think, shouldn't advertise. Yeah, oh, right, God, it's such a delay. Yeah, no, totally. I mean, when you get YouTube Premium, you don't get adverts, but apparently on Netflix, they did start running those things. I don't know what it was. But what cut do I get from YouTube subscriptions? I presume Patreon is much better from your perspective. Oh, yeah. Patreon is a far better split for the content creator, definitely. But at the same time, I'm one of these people I'm not too worried if people would prefer to do... I mean, I'm worried. People want to throw money at me. Why would I worry? But if people would rather go the YouTube membership route, because they do get a little icon on their name when they comment, I get that. I understand that. You want something a little different, a badge. Who doesn't like a badge? I get it. And if you'd rather do that than Patreon, I totally get it. And you know what? You're kind of supporting YouTube at the same time, And I think that's a good thing. I think supporting YouTube so they don't have to rely on ads is actually going to be healthy for all of your content creators as well. This is why, I mean, obviously YouTube Premium is good for YouTube and is good for the content creators, but so is YouTube membership. Really, when it comes down to it, YouTube Premium will get you the ad-free experience and the downloadable content, which is nice, it's convenient. But of course, most of you know you can probably use lots of third-party pieces of software to achieve something similar anyway if you really wanted to. So the big reason for joining YouTube Premium is you want to support YouTube and the content creators. YouTube membership is just a way of, I'd say, you know, supporting them more and also having some visual recognition like this badge when you post on their channels. So it's there, it's an option. If you'd rather do that than Patreon, I totally understand. It's got a badge. But, you know, you guys already do way more for me than I can possibly say thank you enough for. So, you know, it's kind of up to you. I'm good with Patreon. Yeah, no, I totally get it. My only, don't worry. My only regret with Patreon is you don't get the instantaneous recognition of Twitch subscribers or YouTube members. The badge. You don't get the badge. And I know it's daft. I know it's daft. I know it's stupid. But I kind of wish you could. I wish all of these things integrated somehow. You know, when you go to Discord, if you're a Twitch subscriber, you can join a certain channel, but I think it also changes your name color so people can see that you're a Twitch subscriber, and they can also see if you're a patron and so on. I kind of like that. I like badges. Just there you go. So that's that. Overall, YouTube's issues do seem to be settling, but they're it's not as healthy as it used to be. Oh, I can tell you, the Twitch side of things is actually healthier now than YouTube in some ways. I don't make that much via Twitch because I don't stream much. But when you actually look at how much I stream versus how much I make videos, there is a really good argument that I would actually be better off if I did nothing but stream rather than make videos. That is not going to happen because whilst I do enjoy streaming, I enjoy making videos more. I enjoy the Leonard playthrough type content way more than... I mean, I enjoy XCOM too, I enjoy streaming it, but I just enjoy making the content that requires I edit it and requires not live. So it's not going to happen. I'm not going to suddenly switch to Twitch. But the Twitch side of things, it's actually, they've got their act together. Twitch have really pulled out all the stops. They've stopped trying to rely on adverts, although they've done something weird recently with the Twitch Prime thing, which I don't like. I'm not totally sure how much money Twitch make via adverts. But I mean, I can tell you on my channel, it's negligible. It's like a couple of dollars a month sort of thing. It's really nothing. If I were Twitch, I would not even remotely care about adverts anymore because they've really started integrating things like the bits, the donations, the subscriptions. They've really started working that side of things. And I think that's a much healthier way to do things because they are engaging the audience and making the audience want to support them and the content creators rather than just giving them adverts for random things that nobody wants. So there you go. That is the state of the channel in YouTube and Twitch. Not bad. Healthy. The views are down. The views are way down from the Fallout 4 period. Fallout 4 was the peak. Everything went massively up during Fallout 4, and it's been petering off ever since. I knew this was going to happen, and it happened with Skyrim. It went up and then it went down and down and down and down and down. And then Fallout 4, it jumped and then it's gone down and down and down. My guess is the next moddable game, something like Starfield or, of course, Elder Scrolls 6, it'll go up again and it'll come down and down and down and down. So, but, as I've said, Patreon really does stabilize me because when it comes down to it, it is the stable part of this business for me. So thank you very much. You guys are why I can do this. You guys are why I get to do a job I love doing. So I cannot thank you enough for that. And I'm not sure we've got anything else to discuss. And seeing as everyone's leaving now, like people are like, I'm falling asleep. I gotta go. And oh god, we have 3 hours. We just hit 3 hours. 3 hours. This was going to be an hour-long stream. Gay. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Hopefully Cyberpunk is another big jump. It might be. I think what it does, it's dipped now, but it looks like it's steadying. It's steadying, so I'm at the point I will be out until we get the next boost. So I think that's just how it